Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to all my new subscribers that have joined me over the last week, and hello to everyone that joins me every single week. It's lovely to see you all, and everyone is welcome here. This is episode 43 of my weekly video to show you what I've been doing through the week, except for the ones that I show on a Wednesday, of course, because that is the older whips that I've had for a while that I keep separate so I can show you every Wednesday. So, hello to everyone. I have had quite a productive week this week, and so may it continue, because I'm filming this on Sunday morning, but you will see it on Monday morning, which of course is the 22nd of July, and we split up for our summer on Wednesday, so long may it continue so that I can have a few more bits to show you every week, but we'll see how it goes. We've got some outings planned, and we may well go camping if the weather allows us to, but of course that won't stop me, because I can do a video on my phone anywhere I like, and so you'll see me eventually, even if it is somewhere different, and I will take everything with me and do some crafting out and about as well. So I'm just going to get on with it so I can show you everything that I've been doing this week. First of all, I am going to show you the something new that I made, and all day yesterday, like I say, it's Sunday today, so all day yesterday, which was Saturday, I decided that I was going to make something that was Christmassy, but also something that I've been trying to get around to making for quite a while now, and that was the African flower mini robin, and the pattern is from Sarah Barrett. I'll put the pattern in the description box below, but it is a paid pattern from Etsy, and that is this little fella. I can't really tell you a lot about it, obviously, because it is a paid pattern, but here he is. And I just had to show you. Isn't he just such a lovely little darling? I expected his chest to come out a bit further, but maybe that was just what I had in my mind's eye rather than what I had in my, how the pattern actually turned out. Hold on a minute, I'm just going to put the light on because it's gone rather dull. Hopefully that will make just a little bit of difference. Might have to move it down, I'm not sure. Hold on just a minute. All these things are sent to try us, aren't they? I thought I had enough light coming in from the no, never mind. So where was I? Yeah, so like I say, I can't really tell you a lot about it, and I did think that the chest was going to come out a little bit further, but maybe not, or obviously not, as they say. And I wanted to do a little black beak, but the only black I had was some rather stiff cotton, and the beak was just literally 5 single crochets in a magic ring, and then you just went round twice more, and it was just really stiff and not even beak shaped, and that was because I was using the Happy Cotton, which I usually use. I mean, it's quite soft to touch, but because it's quite ropey and not silky, I suppose, that it was just getting all bunched up, and I didn't really like it. And I didn't have any thin enough black, because I don't have DK, I only have Aaron in black as well, so that didn't work. So he's got a chocolate beak, but that doesn't matter, does it? I chose the brown from Stylecraft DK in gingerbread for the brown, and then for the red it was just the red one from the Women's Institute yarn that you get from Hobbycraft. And I used 10mm eyes as well, because this isn't going to be played with a child by a child or anything, so I didn't see the harm. But I actually think he's quite cute, and so he's going to sit with his friends up there for a while until I find a suitable home. The classroom name that I work in is Robin's, so I might well gift him to the classroom, but he won't be obviously played with. He's just going to be the classroom symbol. So, and I love the way it's all tied in. But yeah, so I managed to make him all up yesterday. All I had to do this morning before I did this video was to sew on his wings. So it was ideal, really, and I didn't start him until when did I start him? I didn't start him until about 2 o'clock, and then I worked through until 1 o'clock this morning, making him and chatting to my friend Sally from Nana Moon's Crochet, who I mention all the time on my channel because I just think she's awesome. And it's really nice to catch up, and it's surprising how much you get done when you're on a video call, just crocheting away, chatting about life and whatnot. And I really like that. So we spend most of our weekends or and weekday evenings sometimes doing that too. So yeah, so I like him. Right, so that was Robin. That was my first finished object. And then last week I didn't manage to complete the donut that Sally's doing on her channel, because she is doing the Crochet Donut Buddies Cal, and if you want to join in, then that's fine, because all you have to do is go along to her channel and she will explain everything. And this is the book that we are going through. We're doing one a week, and eventually we'll get them all done. Anyway, I was so busy last week with other things going on as well that I didn't manage to get it done. And I had just done the donut piece and not the icing, So I thought, I said that I would make sure that I had it done ready for this podcast this week. And I have. And so this was last week's one. And I chose to do a white bunny. And although it looks quite lopsided, doesn't it? I'm not very good to do doing things like that and trying to make them lined up. It made my eyes not very good. But this bunny reminded me of Miffy, the way that the nose and the whiskers kind of failed. I wanted white whiskers, but obviously because I'd done a cream bunny, they wouldn't have really stuck out very or like been visible that much. So that is my bunny from last week. And although in the book it was a pink one, I didn't want to do a pink one. I stuck with a natural colour because you can get white bunnies, can't you, and creamy colour bunnies and things, but I wasn't keen on doing a pink one. And then this week was doing the hamster. Isn't he just adorable? I think this one is actually my favourite. And I'd done a chocolate base and hamster icing, but I really do think he's so cool. And the pattern suggested that for the cheeks they were raised, like kind of like the feet really, but I didn't like the look of them, and I didn't really want to do it so that they were stuck out, so I just did flat ones and then pinched them after I'd done it to see if they would raise just a little bit, rather than doing it so that they were really puffed out. I'll show you in the book. I think that'll be the best thing. In fact, the little darling is on the front, this one here, but you can't really see the cheeks that much. Just bear with me a minute. Oh, I don't know if you can see it properly there actually, but anyway, they're raised and I didn't really like them because I thought they looked a bit silly, so I have done them just flat and I think it works just swell. Let's see if I can hold up that one and that one. But you see, also I altered it a bit and did it in my own way, because for this one it said that you had to carry the colours and do colour work, so that you had done the caramel colour this way and then the cream this way and then kept alternating. Anyway, it was a faff. It really was a faff, and I didn't like the way it was turning out. So I decided just to do one that was all of this colour, and then I followed the pattern and just did the half. So for the whole one, for the whole icing, you need to do 20 single crochets, and then increase as you go and things. So for this one I just did 10, and then I increased as I normally would, going like this, like this, like this, And then that made the thing, and I just sewn it on. And I think I did just well because it looks exactly the same. And then I put the sprinkles on, and then attach the arms and the legs. But it's got to be my favourite one so far, and I absolutely love it. So that was those. And right, so next I have the squares for the week, which is the cowl that I am doing. Although I think we've put lots of people off because no one seems to be doing it with me. But the 3D Granny Square book is the one that I'm doing, and we do 2 squares every week, which sometimes is a real handful, you know, because they do take about 2 or 3 hours each to make, especially if they're complicated. Sometimes it's even longer than that. But I decided that I wanted to actually do something that would work up quite quickly and still manage to be able to have something that was progress to show every week. And of course you can use them for textured books for Century, make cubes out of them, and Kaylee from Shadows at Midnight channel over on YouTube, here on YouTube, she comments very regularly on my channel. Hi Kaylee, if you're watching. And she suggested that they would make really nice pockets on cardigans for children. You know, and jumpers, I suppose, if you put pockets on jumpers. And I thought that was a really ingenious idea too. So last week I drew out actually, before I get and do that, I will get the pile and I will just show you so far what we've been doing. Because it's this massive great big stack, and I've left them in order so I can show you. And our first one was the apple, and the mouse, and then I chose, actually, no it wasn't, what am I talking about? It was the kiwi fruit, because we said that we had an awful job trying to do that. So I must have got them mixed up somehow. So this week, this is was the first week, the kiwi fruit and the llama. I think it was because they all got moved into my cupboard when I changed the room around. And then it was the apple and the mouse. Then we had the snail and the rain cloud. Well, thundercloud, I would say. And then we had starflower and textured square. And then we had the bunny. Actually, I think that was the rabbit. And then we did the bunny afterwards. And then the shell. I really enjoyed doing this one. That one was really, really good. And then we had the strawberries. I enjoyed that one too, actually. That one was quite good. And then the textured heart. The orange. That one was quite cool. And this flower, which was a bit of a bellyache on the middle piece, but we got there in the end. And that's the beauty of doing it, because Sally from Nana Moon's Crochet, hi Sally, is doing it with us, with me, and it's always nice to have someone to bounce up against and do it with, it, so that you can talk it through and find out where you're going wrong in things as well. And then we had the palm tree. That one was quite nice to do. And this is a lovely looking flower, but it was quite a bellyache as well. I haven't done flowers for a while, so I'm not sure what's going to come up next. But I'm sure we'll get them soon. Then we've got the fab ice lolly. And the donut, although it doesn't look much of a donut. And then we've had the panda and the flip-flops. Oh, just almost fell off my lap then. And then last week was the bunny and the shark. So let me just pop them back so I don't get mixed up. So then this week was the bear and the crab. I really love the crab, actually. That's really quite cool. I enjoyed doing it as well. So that was this week's. And there's only one thing left, and that is to draw the ones for this week. First one is the Sunhat on page 66. And the second one is the bear on page 51. Now I say bear, that was because last week, let me just check, last week it was called the teddy. So the one that we've just done, that is the teddy. And this week we've drawn the bear. So let's have a look. So the Sunhat on page 66. Oh yes. hang on, let me see if I can get that a bit closer for you. The Sunhat. On page 66. And the bear on page 51. That looks remarkably the same as the teddy. Hold on a minute. I'm just going to have a look. The teddy was from page 100. That was just bizarre. Hold on a moment. Oh yes, they are quite the same. That was the teddy. And this is the bear. Now what I've done actually is I've copied the bear because I've put the white ears, the white bits in the ears and done the pink background. That's what made me think it looked remarkably similar. So to rectify it, I am going to go to 100. And this week I'm going to copy the bear, which is surprising. Look, it's on a pink background still, but this week I'm going to do the teddy's one without the bits in the ears. So I'm just going to swap it over. It was a bit silly, wasn't it? But never mind. These things are sent to trials, aren't they? And obviously I'll do it in a different colour so it's not exactly the same. So I'm going to be copying the teddy version rather than the bear version because I've already done the bear. Silly me. So that was that one, and then obviously the Sunhat, which you've seen. So there you go, Sally. No flowers again this week. So we have got the bear from page 51 and the Sunhat on page 66. Hold on a moment. That was my daughter's phone. She's left it in here on charge and someone was phoning her. Sorry about that. Yeah, so what happens is, behind the scenes here, I have a lid, just a random lid, and I put all the ones that we've done already in there so that they don't go back in the pot. And I did think for a moment when I saw a bear, I thought, oh, I think I've already done that one. So it's a good job I checked. So yes, this is so that they don't all go back in. And then I'm not drawing them again and again and again. So thank you everyone for watching. I'm going to go because I want to get this uploaded and scheduled ready for you to see at 9 o'clock in the morning. So happy Monday everyone, and I will see you again on Wednesday for waking up my whips, and Wednesday will be the last day of our term as well, so then the summer can begin for us. Let's hope we have the weather this time, shall we? Anyway, I digress. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment, because I love your comments. And I will see you all on Wednesday. Take care, everyone. Bye.